Welcome back to my channel everyone. Today we are going to be painting this piece that you can see right in front of you. I would say this tutorial is probably suitable for people that have used oil paints before. A lot of the materials are going to be the same materials that I've shown in my other videos, and I will have them linked below as always. The medium of choice today is Galkyd. I'm using a palette knife to mix my paints instead of a paintbrush just because it's so much easier. I'm using Zest-it in place of turpentine because it's a non-toxic alternative and it's just better for you to be inhaling this. And I'm putting it in this brush cleaner, and then I have a range of brushes. It's quite important that you have a medium brush, fine detail brush and a blending brush today, and I will be wiping off all my paint brushes on some paper towel, which I have here. Remember, when you're using paper towel, not to just put it in your bin and leave it. Definitely make sure that you're throwing it away, just because I think it's a fire hazard, so just thought I should add that in there. All the colours that I will be using are in the description, and this bit that you're going to see now is just me mixing them. I thought it might be quite useful for some of you to see how much of each colour I'm mixing, but obviously you don't need to make the exact shade that I'm making. So yeah, if you wanted to skip this part you can. I just wanted to show how I make a darker shade, and then usually I like to add in some white and make two lighter versions of this shade, and that is what we are going to be using for the majority of the sea, like the underwater bit with the light rays. And yeah, I feel like you can see during this part why I would rather mix my paints using a palette knife compared to a paintbrush. It just makes it a lot easier and it makes the colour less streaky, and I feel like also you're wasting less colour because your brush isn't taking any of it up. But yeah, you can obviously just use your paintbrush, you don't have to use the exact same materials, but I just think this is quite useful. So this is our final palette. Now that the colours are all mixed, I like to add Galkyd straight onto my palette, and then I like to dip my brush into the Galkyd before I dip it into the paint. I don't usually mix the Galkyd with the paint because if I have leftover paint, I'd rather that it didn't all dry up within 24 hours and I could reuse it for a different painting. I'm trying my best in this tutorial to show you which colours I'm using on the palette and then panning back to the painting, but if you have any questions please do leave them in the comments and I will be more than happy to answer them. So we're first starting off by outlining our wave and outlining the horizon line, which is something I like to do with most of my paintings. And then as you can see, I'm wiping off my brush in between each colour just to make sure that it's not getting muddy and I won't have streaks left in my paint on the canvas. With this piece I'm starting first with the sky, so we're going to outline some of the clouds and then we're going to fill that in with a lighter colour in between. We don't really want too much detail in the sky, we're just going to be blending everything together, so this layer can be quite rough because the focus of the painting is going to be in the foreground and we are going to be adding two birds to the sky, which will be the focus of the sky. Now we are taking our fluffy brushes, whether this is an actual oil painting blending brush or you just want to use a clean makeup brush. We're taking that and we are blending out the sky now. Again, this is just going to be quite rough because it doesn't really have to have any detail because it's not really the focus of this piece. But yeah, I get a lot of questions about where I get my blending brushes from, and I should have them linked below if I can actually find them online, but I always get them from Hobbycraft, which we have here in the UK, but you could probably find them in, I'm guessing, Hobby Lobby or Michael's or something if you're based in the US. For anyone who can't easily find one, I've also just used makeup brushes before. I've just ordered a really cheap makeup set off Amazon or found one in a store, and it does the job just as well. Sometimes even slightly better because you don't get the fallout that you'll usually get with paintbrushes. So yeah, for the background now, I'm just filling in between those dark shades with a medium shade of blue. This also doesn't have to be too detailed because I'm going to be blending it out a little bit and then going back in with the darker shade and adding some more detail. Also, I like to blend the horizon into the sky, and I'm going to be overlapping some of those waves with the horizon as well. Now we are defining the top of the wave, so we're going to go in with that medium blue, and then in a second we're going to go in with a lighter colour and make it look like it's glowing from within. So the way that I like to start with a lot of these underwater paintings is I like to first go in with the darkest colour. So this is the colour we're going to be using around the whole of the outside, and then I like to work my way inwards and then get up to the lightest colour in the middle. So at the bottom you can see that we are using the very darkest colour that we mixed in the beginning, and I'm not really trying to blend this with the colours around it yet. I'm just simply blocking them in, and then we are going to blend them all together at the end. So now we are on to blending, and for this bit it's really important that you're not going across the whole canvas at once. You're sort of doing it in small sections and you're judging when you have too much paint on your brush and it's getting streaky. When it gets to this point, you want to make sure that you keep wiping it off. Also here I'm just trying to get some hairs off the canvas, because when you look at my paintings and you see hairs, they're not cat hairs, they're just hairs off of this particular brush. And then we are now ready to do some of the light rays. So for the light rays, you want to make sure that in between each ray you're wiping off your brush, because you're going from a light area to the dark part of the painting and you're picking up some of that dark pigment at the end, and you obviously don't want to be bringing that back into the lighter part. So just keep wiping off your brush, and I find it so much easier to do this bit with a long handle brush because I think it just makes my hand steadier. So if you have a long handle brush on hand, that might be useful. If not, don't worry, you can obviously just rest your arm on the table, but this is just a personal preference. And then once I've established some of the lines, then I'm going in and I'm filling in some of those gaps, and then we are going to use our blending brush in a moment and blend it all out. So now we're just working on the final details, so I'm going to be filling in the gaps at the top of the wave, so I'm just using a lighter colour so that the wave glows. And in a second we're also going to be adding some more details to the sea in the background. Yeah, so for this part of the painting we're essentially just adding the finishing touches and neatening everything up. So for this last part, I'm just blending the horizon even more into the sky, and then we're going to be using grey and adding 2 small birds, or however many birds you want to add. I don't know if you want to even add birds, but I just like it as a finishing touch, especially when there's not too much going on in the sky. And there you have it, that's the finished painting. I hope you really enjoyed this tutorial. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Tag me if you upload this onto Instagram or TikTok, because I'd really love to see what you create. And remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified anytime I post. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.